Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the...
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the start of the Imaginarium's playlist of The Wrath of Cons. I am Sheridan C. Hall, aka the Lab Rat, here at Maze Studios, and I am joined today by one of the showrunners of this fantastic convention, Imaginarium, Miss Holly Phillippe. How are you today, Miss Holly?
Oh, well, busy, you know, but we're having a blast, and great seeing you out and being on the podcast.
Awesome, yeah, and it's definitely been a minute. If it wasn't for you guys, I definitely would not be doing podcasting, so this is a big deal, and we're not going to take up too much of your time because you've got a convention to run. So,
True.
So what would you say is the main stamp, first off, of Imaginarium? What sets Imaginarium apart from what you would say as Comic-Con or, you know, BlizzCon, which clearly is a video game, but what do you think sets Imaginarium apart?
We are not a fandom-based convention. We are a convention for creatives, ran by creatives. It's all about networking. It's about learning. It's about fellowship. It's non-exclusive. There's no judgments. You know, we leave the politics and the bull at the door, you know, and everybody gets to mingle, and it's just a great experience. And we wanted to keep the basis around the world of creative writing, which does include films and gaming and podcasts and cosplay. That's a storytelling.
Yeah, and I mean, I know somebody that we'll have on another episode. You brought up gaming. We have Dan Jolly going to be on the show here, who signed up to do it, and he did Dying Light, the main storyline for Dying Light, which fantastic game, one of my favorites. Zombies, and I don't like zombie games, so. So I know that this is not just something that you guys put together in a couple months. This is something that the moment we're done here this weekend, you're setting up for next year.
I've already been planning for next year. Yes, I've already contacted a few people, and it literally starts the year before. It's a whole year-long process. Yes.
And so, like you said, this is mainly creatives by creatives for creatives.
Correct.
And
fans of creatives.
Exactly, and I think that's what I mean. I came on for the third one back when we were at a different venue, and that was my first time. I was just an attendee. I was helping out with Frank Hall and all of them when he was still owning the bookstore. I helped with their booth, and then because of you guys and everybody, you know, you guys were like, you're a creative. Go out there and do stuff. And
exactly.
And then you guys, I came on and did Raiden Valkyrie with you guys, which was fantastic. And now I'm doing film and doing this podcast. So I mean, it means a lot, you know, for this and for anybody listening. The thing that I think we need to understand is that just because you don't see where you can possibly go, just taking a step and walking into a panel or walking into and talking somebody that you know, the only difference between us, as I said in a panel that I was on earlier today, the only difference between today and between us and the people on the other side of the table is that there is a table between us, and I think that's what a lot of people are intimidated by. Like you hear author or you hear this, and you're like, I want to be this, and so would you agree with Chuck Wendig, who in his big book, 1,000 Ways to be a Kick-Ass Writer, he says, the only thing, if you get anything from this book, is if you want to be a writer, write. Don't talk about it.
Exactly. And we do have a panel this weekend called Stop Talking, Start Writing.
Yeah, shut up and write, pretty much, right?
Shut up and write, yes. If you feel like you've got something to say, then share it with the world.
Exactly. And guys, for Imaginarium, I love the fact that you are the first episode to be recorded today, because this is a good start to talk about what, you know, the convention is about. And guys, what a better way to start off this playlist of The Wrath of Cons here at Imaginarium, because again, I'm here because of Imaginarium. I'm here because of this community.
That's amazing.
And
That's amazing.
I mean, again, I didn't want to take up too much of your time because I know you've got stuff to
That's
write.
fine.
You've got a plate of snacks over here.
Gotta keep hydrated
guys,
and eating.
Imaginarium is the place to be.
Yes.
Every October. It's usually the first or second weekend of October,
Correct.
depending on when things fall.
Right.
But guys, thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned for more episodes if this is your first episode on the playlist. And guys, as always, this is the Lab Rat signing off.